Well, that's what I was afraid of. That stinks. Welcome back, everyone. Well, today I was going to try to get some cylinders on that snowplow I started a while back. And after getting them stretched open, found out that they're pitted, just like the ones that originally came with it. So I'm not going to use these. I mean, it would probably be fine. I'm just not going to. So I decided to go ahead and start tearing down the 48B. Over there is the pedestal. I went ahead and pulled that off. And I'm going to see if I can pull that frame off without pulling the head. It's sort of one of them, don't really know if I can or not, but you know what, we're going to try it anyways. So I've got it supported on the blocks. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the 3025D over here, put the forks underneath this frame.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of every...
Well, that's what I was afraid of. That stinks. I guess I'm going to have to pull the head off. So I know everybody has their own way of doing things. I just went ahead and grabbed a cardboard box so I can put these push rods in here and marked it so that I know which way they go by putting the flywheel this direction. So the first thing I'm going to do is loosen up the tension on all the valve springs. Since these are a solid cam, flat tappet cam, go ahead and loosen all these things up.
Everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test.
I need to take this guy loose, this oil line.
If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself.
And then we'll pull the rocker shafts out. Or rocker shaft, sorry, not shafts.
Figure out what you like and find your limits. Don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds. People can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make...
Alright, I'm going to get this out of the way and I'll be right back. That way we can pull this head off.
Statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing. Won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Okay, let's see if we can get this bad boy off of here. So this engine was supposed to be rebuilt. I'm not saying that it wasn't rebuilt. Looks like there's a lot of carbon buildup on the head already. I don't know how many hours it was supposed to have on it after being rebuilt. Now that's off. Let's get this frame off of here and then we'll get these cylinders covered up to where they don't, or they hopefully don't rust on me.
They don't wanna see me naked, they don't wanna see me care.
There we go. That thing isn't that heavy. So this here is for the reason I was wanting to pull the frame off even if I was going to redo this one, same thing for that other one, is to try to get all this stuff cleaned up. One, it'll look a lot nicer. I'll know what it, I mean, I don't think there's any physical problems with either tractor in this area here, but I can get all that cleaned up too, because that's all nasty inside. So probably a lot of work just to clean something up and make something look better, but I don't know. It's just what I want to do. So now I did go ahead and just run the spark plugs back in by hand. Down underneath here, if you don't know, there are some petcocks. I took them out whenever I went to pull the frame off. I just screwed them back in by hand also. So I've just got some heavy duty gear oil here. I know it's not engine oil, but I just want to try to coat these cylinders with something heavy to try to help prevent some rust. And if I end up putting this one back together, I'll clean all this stuff out. Boy, a lot of carbon buildup in that thing. Plus been running a little bit rich. And if you feel in here, there's a little bit of a lip, you know, a ring ridge. So I don't know how long ago this thing was rebuilt, but I would have thought that if it was, it wouldn't have that ridge on it like that. There's a pretty good ridge there. So I don't know what the bore looks like in this other tractor over here. Maybe it'll be the same way, I don't know. I guess some people's idea of rebuilding is completely different than mine. I would have thought that this would, because the guy told me when I bought this tractor that the engine had just been rebuilt and only had low hours on it. With that heavy of a ridge in there, I guess other people's ideas are just different than mine. If I find out that one's that way, I don't know what I'm going to do right yet. Because that's going to, one, provide or have an increased cost for me. So if that one over there ends up having the ridge in the cylinders also like this one does, I may end up doing more work than what I planned on doing, but we'll just have to see whenever we get that one tore apart. Don't know where I'm actually going, but we're going somewhere. Maybe one of these days I'll get one of these back together. If you haven't already heard in my last video, I'm going to start doing stuff on Facebook just to update some. I'll put some pictures up. That way you guys can see where I'm still working on stuff, just because that my job is changing, so I'm not going to be able to do videos just like I used to. But this way you guys will be able to stay informed on what I'm doing. And then once I get a video posted, it'll go to YouTube, and I'll also share it to Facebook. That way, no matter which platform you're on, you'll be able to see it. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff.